Well, morning folks, and we're finally back out, a couple of weeks off there. So I've made it up to, we're up in sort of Newton Moor area. This is the free monadhliath Munros we're going to be doing today. The weather not looking great now, but I've been assured by the Met Office that from 9 o'clock onwards it should be getting some sun. Bits of cloud here and there. By the afternoon it's to be really sunny hopefully, but we'll take that with a pinch of salt. How many times you've been out in the hills and it's been showing sunshine and it's been overcast all day. So I came up last night, stayed at the wee car park, quite a good wee car park, nothing, and it's just a wee space for parking, so an armed motor there, but waited a wee bit because the weather's moved a bit further on. It was for about 7 it was to be good, but now it's for like 9 o'clock, so there's no point rushing this morning. The car park there just got quite busy, quite a lot of people appeared, so I thought I'll just come up here and do a wee start to the video further up. And I'm going to be doing this the unconventional way. I'm going to be doing it anti-clockwise. Most people will do it the clockwise, but I'm going to do it anti-clockwise. Probably two reasons. It's get the bog out the way first and let the weather get better, because I know the first peak, if you're doing it the other side, is probably the best peak. It's a bit more prominent than the other two. I think the other two are pretty rounded. So I'd like to get that with some good weather and coming back down that wee glen. And get these two first. There is a big walk between the first and second one, or the way I'm doing it, the first and second one will be closer, so it'll be my second and third one. I think there's like a 7.5 kilometre distance between them, but it's quite a big plateau, so it shouldn't be a lot of ups and downs. It should be no flat, but not too bad, so no dropping and back up quite a lot. But aye, looking forward to it. I came here last year to try and do these, and it was all clogged in, raining. There was no point trying to do it. If you've got to do 3 Munros in a go, you want to try and get some decent weather. So I'm going to keep heading on up, and I'll catch in a wee bit further up. Hopefully the weather might be a wee bit better, and the weather forecast keeps its promise. So I'll catch in up there, okay? Yes, made it. Oh, right, that's us. We're just at the river crossing, folks. So we came back down, if you follow the river up. Wee road, pretty good all the way. Then you cut off onto the bog, and it is absolutely terrible. You better bring your waders. It's not great. So sinking through it, peat bogs, heather, no brilliant. I don't know what the next bit's going to be like. Probably just be the same. But I'm across the river now. So wee river crossing there, and we're going to be taking back up the hill here. So I'll need to check the garmin just to see what way we're going up here or up here. So I know we came up, go out and then come back across the big plateau. So aye, probably glad to get this out the way first thing. After you've done a long walk and you've got to tramp through that as well. I know it's not good getting a bit wet on the way up as well, but sometimes you come off with 3 Munros and then you've got that to tramp through. It's not great. It just puts a dampener on the day, so I'd rather come off the other end. I don't know, the other end might be the same, but I don't think it is. I think it's a bit better. And then you get the wee road back out, close to the bridge and that, back up to the car park. So I'm going to head on up here, find out where we're going for there. I'm sure there's a wee boffy as well on this route, so hopefully maybe see that, get a wee look at that as well on the way up. So I'll catch in a wee bit further up. Well folks, we're in this basically a wee emergency shelter. It's not a boffy, but this would get you out a storm at night. It's cladded outside and some wood on the inside, so aye, it's not too bad. But you know what, you'd take anything, but it would do the job certainly. So there's no way to actually build a wee fire or anything like that, but you'd able to get your stove and that on if you had that way, but aye. Cracking wee hut here to come to if you're stuck up here. A few names in the book here. I don't know if anybody would recognise any names just flicking through it. Aye. Folks, that's me. I left the wee emergency shelter behind there, which is down behind us. Oh, see it down there? So we're taking up for there. The emergency shelter sits about 500 metres roughly. So it's about the midway point in the mountains as well. So it's quite a good wee place to go if you get stuck out of night up here. Because this is very, I know you're close to Newton Moor, but when you're up in these mountains, you're still a way in. It's big plateaus and very easily to get stuck on it if it's a lot of snow or that. So it's a great wee shelter to have. So I'm going to continue on up the rest of this bog-ridden path and see how it turns out further up. Hopefully this cloud might lift. It's hit and miss. I say we're relying on the weather forecast, but so far not had any rain, and hopefully it continues that way. So catch you in a bit further up. Well folks, never been so glad to get to the top of Munros, but that is probably one of the most, probably the worst Munros I think I've been up. Pointless, been in the clag most of the time, the bog at the bottom, then it was heather bashing, and then it was just like that spongy grass. The last 50 metres gets a wee bit hard, harder ground, gets you to the top, but aye, that's about the only enjoyable bit about this one. If I was giving this a rating, it'd be like a 3. The only good thing about it was a wee mountain rescue hut, so aye, quite glad. This is the one that I would, there's Munros that I love going back and doing, but this is the one. So, but it's a new one, it's ticked off. I think this one's called a Chillac. It's 950 metres, and I think it just qualifies with about 50 feet. It's 3,050 feet, so aye, it's probably one of the lower ones, and I think the other two aren't that high either. I think they're only just over the 3,000 marks as well. So you gain this height, but I'll need to drop to get to the next one. I think there's about 2.5k between this one and the next one, and then it's a big one. I'm sure it's about 7.5k between that. It's a big plateau. So I'm hoping the weather might have changed by then. If this Met Office is to get their weather right, they say by after 9 o'clock this was to sort of disappear, but it doesn't look like it. So we're in the hands of the weatherman, see if it moves on. But you never know, fingers crossed. So I'm not going to hang about this one, as I say, it's pretty cold. I'm going to make my way to the next one. Just following this fence line, folks. This takes us to the top of the second one, which is just up there. And there's not really much to this one. Another rounded hill. Pretty much what most of the hills are like around here, and it's still an enjoyable day out, as I like to say. You know, I've been moaning about the bog, but aye, still always good to get out in the fresh air. I love it. People often ask why do you do it? To me, it's not always about the weather. It's just about seeing you're working 5 days a week and you just want to get out and refresh the brain for the following week. It's great, and I love it. And even if it's not in the house, even if it's just going in the van, we go camping or something, you need to do something, because if you work all your days and sit in the house at the weekend and that's your life flies by. So aye, you're better off getting out there and enjoying it. And as I say, this is free. It doesn't cost you. The only it costs you is your equipment and your travelling, so it does cost you. It's a bit of a fib if I say it doesn't cost you anything. But the actual walk inside it, it's free to do. There's not much in the world that you can do for free now. You get charged for everything. Like charge you for breathing in fresh air soon. So aye, it's good. I love it. So not long to go. Just get to the top of this fence line. The cairn's there, and then we need to go back the same way to catch a path, and then we've got the big long walk. We'll catch you in at the cairn. Folks, at the top of the second one, I'm sure it's Sgulain. Might be wrong. I'll put the name up anyway. And I think this is 920 metres. 3,014 feet. So I think it's literally just made this into the Munros. So this is one of the weakest ones again. It's right down there. So it's a bit weird in the other one. And aye, not too bad coming up there. And look at this, a wee bit of blue sky behind me. Oh, and there this way we've got a wee bit of the sun coming through. So maybe the weatherman might be right later on, but it was meant to be here about an hour ago, so I'll let him off for now. So aye, so there's a wee cairn just by here. It is stating this is the top. There is another cairn there, so I've been out to that as well, just in case. You always want to take the tour of man. So I'm going to be heading further back out this way, and this is a big long walk now, so I'm not going to do a lot of filming probably, unless I've got views and they're nice, because it's just basically a big long plateau all the way. So if I get any decent views of that, I'll put it on camera, but if no, I'll probably catch you closer to the third Munro. I say these are just big round rolling hills. Well folks, right on cue, the mic cuts out again, so there's no better timing to ask. If you're really enjoying the content, it'd be great if you could hit the like and subscribe button, as it's very much appreciated, and as I say, I love making these videos, so hopefully you enjoy the rest of the video. Still walking. Still walking. Folks, just a wee check-in. I'm getting closer to Carn Dearg, and this has been a hard walk. The snow's been quite soft and falling through it all the way across here, so with the soft grass and the snow, and this is such a long way between two peaks, it is really hard. But look at the views here. That word again, really atmospheric on that side. Pretty impressive for this side. The other two are big rounded hills, so I wanted to do this the opposite way, because this one it looked a lot better coming towards it rather than walking away from it. And the weather was, I'm saying it was to get better, but it's not much better, but at least the clouds have lifted. And if you look here this side, it's like blue sky, and then you come back around here, it's that grey, which I really like. I like both. It's weird to the right, to the left. So aye, I'm going to say I'm enjoying it. Aye, I'm enjoying my legs are absolutely killing me, so aye, hopefully I can get to the top of this for about 1 o'clock, so give myself a bit of time, which is good timing. So catch in, probably up the top, we'll catch in, yeah. Final of the day. What a day this has been. It's been a hard slog coming across that big plateau. It's about 7.5 kilometres I think between the second and third one here. I'm glad to get that done. Soft snow falling through it, the grass, the way up it was a bog, still got that to get back down. Aye, it's been hard. So aye, been a hard day, as I say, but it's an half 3 done, 3 new ones. Like gold. So what I'll go to do is I'm going to head on down, get into that glen, it's a bit of a shelter, and catch it further. Okay. Wee check-in. That's me doing. I'm not right to the van yet, I've still got another wee bit to go. This is never ending. A long walk this. Wasn't what I expected. Knew the route, but it feels a lot longer. I think it's between the amount of bog, even coming that side there was actually worse. Oh, coming down that. And all the snow at the top, it's still quite thick with snow at the top, bits falling through at your knees and that as well, so that makes it really hard. Between the bog,
the spongy grass, the heather bashing, the deep snow. Aye, what a day. I'm absolutely done. And aye, I always say I like getting out. I still like, day's been good, I like getting out. It's just been my day, it's really tiring. But to top it off, my new tripod, I've lost the bottom of that. When I got to the top of the last one, I was coming off that, I think I slipped on the snow and I don't know, I think I went and lost the mic. I've still got the transmitter side, so I've lost the mic, so I'm on the mic on the camera now. So the traversy with the camera situation continues. Using the new camera today, but seem to be losing bits and pieces, so a wee bit like Kev loses quite a lot, don't you, Kev, if you're watching this? So aye, I'm starting to get into that bracket now, losing things everywhere. So if anybody finds a mic or that, it'll be on Carn Dearg, it'll be mine, the road one. But aye, I've had it for a few years, so probably need to get a new one anyway, but still a pain when you lose things. But aye, apart from that, still it's turned out good. The weather's turned out the way the weatherman says, just a few hours late. Can't wait all day and it happened, but so I had to go for it. But aye, it's still been good. Winds have been up, wind chill is quite low, so although I've got my jacket off and there's sweat coming down there, but it's getting back up the wind. Aye, it's just vast how flat this bit is compared to all the mountains behind us, but aye, you get big rounded hills, a lot of flat land in between. Aye, enjoyable day, so hopefully you keep tuned, folks, and it's maybe not the most interesting video, but couldn't get the drone up or that, it's too windy today as well. As I say, the first two summits pretty much not quiet. The first one was quiet, then the second one was not really, but they're just rounded hillsy ones, so don't look much. So aye, but the only good thing is back out. I was off the last 2 weeks, I've not been out, so it gets me back out and get walking again. So keep tuned for the next one, and as I say, this summer hopefully is going to be a good one, because I've got a lot of good walks up Torridon area and that I've still today, so I'll be getting a lot of them done this year and further up north. So as soon as this weather changes, the clocks go back or forward, whatever way we're going, that'll be me starting to do a bit of the longer trips, so with some good videos coming out there hopefully, if I can get the good days for them. So yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Okay.